creative people out there. I wanted to give you my review of my two favorite printers. These are both made from companies that are trusted with great print quality. So these are two of the most popular ones on the market, but I wanted to compare them so you can see exactly what some of the benefits and the drawbacks are of each one, and kind of talk to you about my experience using them. I am a photographer, so color and print quality is incredibly important to me when I'm printing my photographs. And so I chose two printers that were going to create really beautiful looking prints in general. But there are some differences between the two, and I'll explain to you what those are. So the first one I picked up was the Kodak 4-pass printer. And this one, you know, it's a great printer. It has this nice little adapter that you could put your phone directly onto this. So it has an iPhone adapter, or you could pull it off and use this USB one here. And this would fit into a Samsung Galaxy or some kind of other phone, so you could use this either way. Of course, both of these printers are going to come with their own little app. So I personally did not attach my phone or my camera card into either one of these printers. I just did it through Bluetooth, which is wonderful. The print quality, the finish on these prints is actually really beautiful. The Kodak paper has a gorgeous sheen to it that just looks really nice when you see it in person. They have all kinds of different things that you can do, like creating a border on your print. I personally don't love having borders that have colors and patterns on them, but I do love a good white border, so that is really helpful. Both are going to allow you to create collages directly in the printer using text. So if you were scrapbooking or something like this, or if you wanted to just keep this on your, on your desk to remind you of the months, you're using it as a calendar, whatever, this is an easy way to do that. As you'll notice, this actually printed a little off center. So for both of the collages that I used the Kodak printer for, it printed a little off center. And I don't know if my printer needs to be recalibrated. I could not figure out why exactly that happened, but it did. And just something to keep note of. I do think that I like the colors of the Kodak printer a little bit better. Now, at the end of the video, I am going to compare the two prints together so you can see exactly which one is the Kodak and which one is the other printer. But personally, I like the colors. I found that these images were a little more crisp and a little more vibrant than the other printer, the Selphy over here. But I do like them both. It's really more a personal preference. I have an eye for color and the way things are meant to be, and I want you to see what these prints look like on my phone, and then I want you to see them what they look like in person so you can make your own decision from there. Both of these printers were purchased using my own money. These are not sponsored or paid for reviews. I am just picking my two favorite printers and showing you why I like them so you can make an informed decision on which one you like. And I would love it if you left a comment in the bottom and let me know which printer you picked up. Okay, so the other one is going to be the Canon Selphy 1500. And this is another great printer. These are going to both be about the same size. They both plug into the wall. So these are not recharged. You cannot take these on the go unless you have a plug to put them into the wall. Some of their printers do have a battery. The smaller ones, you could put them in your purse or something. But these two, they're just not that kind of printer. But they are perfect for having at your house if you want to print some 4x6s, if you want to have something ready to go that you don't have to run out to Walgreens. I would say that the print quality of these is better than what you can get at Walgreens. And if we want to do a comparison, maybe we can do that in a later video, because I have definitely had some Walgreens photos that do not look as good as these. Okay, so this is also going to be Bluetooth enabled with an app. And the other thing I like about this Canon is that the Kodak does not have is it has a card for you to put from your camera. So you could directly put your camera card into this printer and you can choose which images you want to print on the screen right here. Now, like I said before, I personally like to use the app. It's easier. You just download the little app. There's a QR code in the packaging so you can get the correct app, and it makes it super, super easy. Both of these these are going to have an ink cartridge and a paper cartridge, so you are going to have to purchase those. The packages did come with some of those to start with, but you had to purchase more. Personally, the Canon only came with 5, and I thought that was kind of a bummer. I would want to have more than 5 prints after I purchased this printer, so I had to buy more almost immediately, whereas the Kodak came with 10 prints, which I appreciate. Thank you very much, Kodak. The one thing that I love about the Canon is that it seemed like it was a better printer for scrapbookers or anyone wanting to make a collage. So I don't know if this is going to come up on screen as well as I would love it to, but this is a photograph, and then on the bottom it is a grid pattern that you could actually write exactly what this photograph is from, or if you were putting in a journal entry or a quote of the day, you could easily use this. It also has these little finishes on the prints that I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see it that well right now either, but I'm going to show you what that looks like up a little closer, where they've sort of removed a little bit of the finish, and it creates a beautiful pattern on the print itself. So it's just a really creative way to put your prints together. Also, when I made the collage, it actually printed perfectly centered. So that is cool. It has more, the Canon has more collage options, more text options, and you can easily make, like if you were doing a little, like I said, a little journal, you could do photographs and then little grid lines, and you could write on each one of these little prints. I had used the text, and it definitely gives you more creative freedom if you were, say, trying to write in a daily journal, or you were a scrapbooker, excuse me. I would highly recommend the Selphy. I just thought it was super easy, user-friendly, and the creative options that it had, including the collage options, were really good and really perfect. The color, honestly, is not that much different. As I mentioned, I thought that the Kodak color was a little more true to life and a little more vibrant, a little less muddy than the Canon. But if I had to choose one to purchase over the other, I think I would probably choose the Selphy. And that is just because I love the fact that it had so many options with the journaling and the collage options that the Kodak just did not have. And like I said, I think both are a really good choice, but if I was pressed to pick one, this Canon would be the one. And anyway, as I mentioned before, both of these printers were just printers that I purchased and just thought I would give you an idea. They both were set up really quickly. I got them working right away, didn't have any problems printing, no problems downloading the apps. They're both user-friendly versions. And I hope you'll leave a comment below and let me know which one you picked up. Thanks.